This video goes out to all my youngins out there. If you're in high school, if you're 16, 17, 18, 19, heck, even if you're 21 and you're watching this video and you're working on yourself, you're getting better at self-improvement, you're learning, you are way ahead of the game. Way ahead of the game. You should be proud of yourself. If you're watching this right now, if you watch self-improvement content and are actively trying to better yourself and implementing these things, you're ahead of the game. When I was your age, when I was 16, 17, 18, I didn't know about any of this stuff. I had no idea what self-improvement was. I didn't even think about anything. All I did was do whatever felt good. I would just hang around with a bunch of girls, eat like crap, play video games all day, just watch TV shows all day. I didn't really care about improving myself, and I didn't really have any long-term goals or care about long-term success. It's not really something I was thinking about. Yeah, I was thinking, okay, I'm gonna go to college, I'm gonna do my 4 years there, I'm gonna get a degree, and then boom, like that, I'm just gonna apply for jobs, make a lot of money, and I'll be fine. And the only thing I knew was that I didn't want to go into debt, and that I wasn't going to go to some crazy expensive college. And then, oh, that's it, I just don't rack up a ton of debt and I'll be fine. But sometimes it's not that simple. Life can get in the way, and as we saw with the pandemic, that really threw a wrench in everything what I was trying to do. But honestly, I could say that it helped me more than almost anything in my life, from the sense of a perspective shift, and just gave me a different outlook on what I wanted to do and what I should do. If you're watching this video right now and you're 16, 17, 18 years old, if you're in high school especially still, or just got out of high school, be proud of yourself, okay? I know it's hard. I know you're probably just starting this journey out, or you're brand new to this and you're kind of confused, feeling bad about yourself because of all the things you're hearing. All these people say, don't do this, don't do that. If you do this, you're a loser, all this stuff. I know it can be disheartening because you realize, I do a lot of these things. I still play video games. I still smoke all the time. I still, waste my days behind a TV screen every single day. You might be feeling shitty because all these self-improvement content creators are basically telling you not to do this stuff. And some of them could be harsher than others. Some of them straight up tell you you're a complete loser and you never accomplish anything. Some of them try to push you towards that, and that's kind of what I try to do. But it could be harsh, and trust me, it could really get to your self-esteem. But I want you guys to know that if you're watching this and you're just at least aware of this stuff and you want to make a change, you're ahead of the game. You're way ahead of the game. Trust me, some of the people I know, people around me, people I talk to, some of them are still not aware of some of this stuff, and they don't care about this stuff. They still do all those instant gratification activities that they think bring them happiness, when in reality they misinterpret what they really want, and they're just kicking the can down the road. If you're young and at least aware and wanting to make a change, you're in the right place. Your head's in the right place. And even though you haven't really made a ton of progress, I'm proud of you, bro. I'm 100% proud of you, because at least you're here early on your own free will, wanting to change. I want you guys to take that desire you have to get better, to improve where you're at in life, to achieve your goals, and foster that desire in a healthy way. When I started my self-improvement journey, I ran into the problem of burning out really quickly, or doing that thing that a lot of people talk about where they would go really, really hard for a few days, like put everything into it, felt guilty for sitting for 5 seconds behind a TV screen and being on social media, and it was just not sustainable. I want you guys to foster that desire you have to become better in a healthy way. Make sure you take steps to improve every single day, but don't beat yourself up over it. That's the number one thing I want to say. Don't beat yourself up over it. Especially to my young people, man. You guys have a lot of time, more than you will ever know. Trust me. I'm 23 years old, right? I turned 23 not too long ago, and I still feel like I have a ton of time. I still feel like I have a lot more room to grow, a lot more to accomplish, a lot of time to do that. And this is coming from somebody that really thought he had to have his life figured out by the time he was 21. I really thought when I was in high school, in like a committed relationship, I thought, oh, this is gonna be easy. I'm gonna be in this relationship forever. I'm gonna really grow up and still do what I want to do, and it's gonna be easy just like that. And I'm gonna have, it's gonna go exactly how I planned, and and everything's going to be great. But I wasn't aware of any of the self-improvement stuff, any of the psychological stuff, any of the mental health practices and habits that you should implement to really regulate your own emotions and kind of be even keel, cool, calm, and collected at all times, battle through adversity. I didn't know any of that. All this stuff that I'm mentioning, literally none of the stuff I talk about in my videos I knew 4 years ago. None of it. I had no idea what any of it was. When things got bad, I didn't know how to react. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to carry myself. I really didn't know how to push on with my life or what my next step was. But now I can confidently say, me being in this community, even for a year, has improved me to the point where now I know how to handle tough situations, at least emotionally and mentally. Things might be hard to figure out in practicality. For example, you might have lost your car or something, or lost a ton of money, right? It's not going to be as easy to practically get that money back, but mentally you could remain calm. You could say, okay, this isn't the end of the world. I could always make my money back. I could, this isn't a life-changing amount of money that I'm going to go broke and be homeless. I got to keep cool, calm, and collected, put my head down, and find a way to get around the situation and push on with my life. I have to be, if I truly, truly want to be somebody that people look up to, people respect, I have to be a role model in a way. I can't act emotionally, irrationally, panic. I have to internalize that emotion that I'm feeling and find a way to go about it logically and in a way that I know can benefit me from the future. Ask yourself, what can you learn from this situation? Ask yourself, how can I get better from this? Why is this going to be one of the best things for me in the long run because of how it'll humble me or things I might learn? There's a lot. I'm talking about a lot of stuff here, but my main point is here. All this stuff, when I was a kid, when I was a teenager, I had no idea. And I see so many people on my videos that are 16, 15 years old, and that blows my mind. These guys want to, work out, get their mind right, their body right. They want to have good habits. They feel like they're failing. Why, bro? You're 15 years old, bro. When I was 15 years old, I was eating sour gummies from the fucking ice cream truck, doing dumb stuff, pulling pranks, ding-dong ditches. I used to film pranks on YouTube. That was me. When I was a teenager, when I was 15 years old, I was young and immature. So the fact that you guys are even on this content this young, you should be proud of yourself. Don't let nobody talk down on you. You guys need to be proud of yourself. Calm down, man. I know it might feel like you don't have shit together based on some of the things you see on social media, maybe even some of the people around you. Don't compare yourself to other people, man. You're doing great, bro. Trust me. Don't use it as an excuse to slack off. Like, yeah, I'm ahead of the competition. I'm good. Don't do that. Don't do that. You still want to pursue and get better for yourself. You don't have to prove anything to anybody else, but for yourself. You know what you want. You got to put in work to get it. There's no shortcut to success. You actually have to put in the work and gain the knowledge. But the fact that you're here at such a young age, I want every single one of you guys to know that if you're here at a young age as a teenager, especially if you're in high school, you're ahead of the game. Continue to be on this journey. Don't get discouraged. It's hard. It's going to take a lot of trial and error. You're going to fail a lot. You're going to try to do some of these habits. You're going to try to implement some of these, good things for you or mentalities, and it might not work out right away. You might, let's say you're trying to be more compassionate. You might go out, try to be more compassionate. It's not really working. You might try to be more patient, be a better conversationalist, be better with women. Get better in the gym. It might not work out right away. Don't get discouraged because the fact that you're here at such a young age puts you ahead of everybody else. If you just keep going on this path and keep putting in the work, keep getting better, keep looking at your failures as an obstacle to overcome and another challenge, just like a video game, you get to a level that you can't beat. Do you stop playing it? No, you don't stop playing it. You're just like, all right, I'm done with this game. I'm going to go buy a new game and throw this one out. You don't do that. You keep playing a level till you beat it. You look up tutorials on how to beat it, right? You educate yourself on how you could beat this level. It's the same thing with life. Just keep on doing that. I'm extremely proud of all the young kids here, and I just wanted to make that known because I don't think it gets said enough on YouTube. A lot of the stuff I see is like, you need to get better. You need to improve. You need to do this and that. And it is true. I'm not saying you guys want to just sit back and relax and, kick your feet up, but I want you guys to know that I'm proud of you and that you're on the right track. Keep going. Keep going. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be overnight success. This stuff doesn't just happen in one day, 1 week, 1 month. It's a combination of all the different things you do, all your experiences. It's gonna take time. You have to go out and experience life and kind of build yourself. But you guys are on the right track. You guys are learning the right stuff. Don't be discouraged. That's all I got for you guys today. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. I appreciate every single one of y'all. Take care of yourself. Take care of your mental. Be safe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bow.